Ready?
Yes.
Okay, greetings, folks, from here in Africa. Uh, just cut the grass this morning, so my wife can kind of scan a little bit. See, I just cut the grass. This is the side portion of the yard. So this is our fruit tree side of the yard. The other side we grow the vegetables, and we also have grapes on the other side. We have jackfruit, which hasn't produced yet. We have miracle which are beginning to produce. We have corn planted over there, a few other things. And then in the front, we have coconut, which hasn't produced yet. Bananas, we have two banana trees, they both produce. And we have plantain, which also has produced. So this is the side yard where we have a lot of. So I'll name all the vegetables we have, and I'm going to kind of go around and show you what we have. And this is basically for the family to see the food that God has blessed us with. This is a pomegranate tree here. My wife loves pomegranates. She's had one off of it already. This is only about a year and a half old, believe it or not. But anyway, it grows fast, from what I understand, and they love it here. So this is pomegranate tree. Uh, I'm going to show you the papayas down on the ground here. I just picked the papayas. I just picked three of them, but we have about 7 papaya trees. Papayas, you can plant it, and within a year, you got papayas. That's how fast the papaya tree grows. But anyway, so we got papaya. Most of them came up on their own, because they have so many seeds in them. But anyway, so I just picked those papayas. Okay, so she's gonna scan around with me. And this is the avocado tree. This is about 3 years old. We should have avocados on it because supposedly it was grafted, but we haven't gotten any yet. But it's healthy, so I'm not worried about it. This is a tangerine tree here. Just bought it last year. It was only about this high, so it's doing great. But we don't have tangerines on it yet. This is one of the mango trees here. We try to keep them low so that we have a lot of mangoes, but we don't have to climb way up in the air. We're too old to be climbing up that high. So anyway, and then the next mango tree, this is another mango tree here. Supposedly 2 different varieties, but I'm not sure what. All I know is they're not the little bitty ones. They're either the medium size or the large ones. But anyway, again, this is the second one here. Go on back. Oh yeah, I forgot. This little tree here, this is another tangerine tree. Bought it at the same time we bought the other one, except this one's only doubled in size, whereas that one, you see how much bigger it is. Okay. Um, Again, this is the other one. You can see just going towards the back of the house now. You can see some of the papayas. I mean, we have probably 300 papayas on the trees. Anyway, there's 2 papayas here. There's 2 more smaller ones here. Another one here. And we have 2 on the other side of the house also, papayas. Okay. We got a lemon tree over here. I don't know if you can see it. That's a small lemon tree. It hasn't produced yet. Um, right here, this is the blood orange tree. Blood orange tree. We just got it about a year and a half ago, so it's not producing yet. And we have moringa. This is a big moringa tree. And then these are some babies that just popped up on their own. We have moringa trees. We have neem on the other side of the house. Um, this is the jackfruit here, even though it's small. It's getting started, but it's on its way. My wife's been taking care of it real good, so it's doing better. This is a banana here, and this is another banana here, or plantain. It's hard to tell until they actually, produce because they look alike. This is a big lemon tree. I'm surprised we haven't gotten any lemons on this yet, but probably within a year we should get lemons on. I might have to cut it back. This is an orange tree. This is the second year this thing has hundreds of oranges on it. It's hard to see them, but I mean they're everywhere. And they're like in clusters like grapes. This is only the second year. First year we had about 15 oranges on it. And if she can get in right here, see, you can see that? This is 4 right together. That's how they're bunched up almost like grapes. I mean, there's oranges everywhere on this tree. Second year, the first year we had about 15 oranges. They were nice sized oranges, but they were dry. So we started fertilizing it, And my wife's been putting banana peelings and eggshells around it. And this year we should have a bumper crop of oranges, and they should be delicious because we're, learning how to take care of the trees better. Okay. And this is a fig tree here I bought from the United States. I just brought a little stem. And so this is, and it has figs on it. Something loves the figs, but whatever loves the figs, get them off before they're ripe. So by the time I'm ready to pick them, because they're ripe, then they're gone. So for the most part, so I'm going to put another netting over it. This is why I have this frame here. I had a netting over it. So I'm going to have to put it back. This is called an Everbear fig tree from Texas. And the figs are small and they're red. And they just keep bearing year round like that. So, but anyway, I had gotten a few off that I was able to actually eat and enjoy. We tried doing some grafting with it. So I have a graft on there. And there's another graft right over here from another fig tree that grew here locally. So I'm trying to see if I can get it to come on here. The orange tree I didn't show you, but we have a pink grapefruit branch on it. So I'm trying to graft that onto the orange tree. So the orange tree will produce both grapefruit and oranges. Now, I've never done it yet, but I've heard it can be done, and that's what I'm working on. This is our soursop tree. Believe it or not, this is the second year. First year we had about 30, believe it or not, on there. Some of them were this large. So, I mean, some of them were really big. But there's a lot of little ones on there now. But this is the second year. It's actually about 3.5 years old, believe it or not. But it has wonderful soursops on it. And then, of course, the leaves. My wife's been making tea out of the leaves. But this is called the cancer tree here. So if you got cancer, you have one of these, you won't have cancer no more. That's the cancer tree. And then I think that's it for this side. Okay. So anyway, I just want to give you an idea of the fruit. We have about 20 or 21 different fruits. And then some trees, like I said, papaya, we have 7 of them. Mango, a couple of them. Lemon, a couple. So out of the ones that we do have, I think about 9 have produced. So about 9 or 10 have actually produced fruit. And the other 10 or so haven't produced yet, but they should be producing pretty soon. We have hibiscus over there, which we use for tea. Hibiscus, they call it sobolo here, but it's hibiscus flower. So we can make tea from that. So we're learning about more of the leaves and the things that we can use for medicine. So aside from food, we got the medicine too. So anyway, give you a rough idea. We have a cactus over there. We haven't gotten cactus apples on it yet, but there is a cactus there. Pretty soon it'll produce cactus pears or cactus apples, which are delicious and good for you too. Let's see if there's anything else I missed. We have 4 different grapevines. 3 of them are producing already. They're the purple type grapes. And the neem tree on the other side is pretty big. We have a pretty good sized neem tree over on the other side with the neem leaves. And we got corn growing over on the other side. I don't know if you want to come and just kind of scan across there. See if they can see some of the corn. At a distance, you might be able to see the corn growing over there. But I'm not going to go over on that side today. But anyway, so I just thought I'd let you know. We just picked a papaya, and I said, well, let them know kind of what's going on here. So if anything, we already have plenty of fruit to eat, and it's all healthy and good for us. And we're learning more, as we're here and set up the homestead. So ever learning. So we thank you for listening. Be blessed and come to Africa.